Imagine being just a teenager and leading an entire army to victory against all odds. Sounds impossible, right? Well, that's exactly what happened in the story we're diving into today. We're talking about the incredible tale of a young girl who didn't just defy expectations, she changed the course of history. You might think you know the basics, but what if I told you that this story has layers far more inspiring and dramatic than you've ever heard? Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll understand how one teenage girl led France to victory and inspired generations to come. But before we get started, if you're a fan of history's greatest underdog stories, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We've got plenty more epic tales lined up that you won't want to miss. What would you do if you were given command of an entire army at the age of 17? Let us know in the comments below. Would you rise to the challenge, or would you run the other way? Born in 1412, this teenage girl came from the small village of Domremy, far from the battlefields and political drama of medieval France. Her name was Joan, and she wasn't raised to be a warrior or a leader. She was a peasant girl who believed in one thing above all else: her faith. At just 13 years old, Joan began hearing voices, messages she believed were sent by saints urging her to take up arms and save her country from invasion. Imagine being told at such a young age that your destiny was to lead your nation to victory. Would you believe it? Despite the odds stacked against her, Joan's unwavering belief in her mission led her to the royal court of Charles VII, the uncrowned King of France. It wasn't an easy task convincing the men in power to put their faith in a teenage girl claiming divine guidance, but Joan's conviction was undeniable. Her passion and determination were so strong that she managed to persuade the king to let her lead his troops into battle. Can you imagine that? A young girl, not even old enough to be considered an adult, convincing a nation to follow her into war. Do you think Joan's success was due to her unshakable faith, or was it her ability to inspire and lead others that truly made the difference? Share your thoughts in the comments. The turning point of this incredible journey came at the Battle of Orléans in 1429. Joan led the French army to their first major victory against the English, a triumph that changed the momentum of the 100 Years' War. She didn't just plan the strategies. She fought on the front lines, raising the morale of her troops like no commander before her. The soldiers weren't just following orders, they were following Joan, a young leader whose courage made them believe they could achieve the impossible. Her victory at Orléans wasn't just a win on the battlefield, it was the spark that reignited hope in the hearts of a nation. Chapter 4. Betrayal and the Ultimate Sacrifice. After her victories, Joan's journey took a tragic turn. Despite her accomplishments, she was betrayed, captured, and handed over to the English forces. Accused of heresy and witchcraft, she faced a brutal trial with no allies by her side. Joan, who had once been the beacon of hope for France, was sentenced to death by burning at the stake, all because the world couldn't accept that a teenage girl had outsmarted and outlived some of the most powerful men of her time. Even in her final moments, Joan's bravery never wavered. She held on to her belief that she was following a divine mission. Chapter 5. The Unforgettable Legacy. Joan's life ended in tragedy, but her legacy was far from over. Decades later, she was exonerated and declared a martyr. Today, she is celebrated as a saint and a symbol of courage, faith, and the power of believing in yourself, no matter what the world says. Joan of Arc's story has become a beacon for those who dare to dream big, showing that age and background don't define your ability to make a difference. Her name still echoes through history as one of the greatest leaders who ever lived. Question 3 for viewers. Do you think Joan of Arc would still be able to lead and inspire people in today's world the way she did back then? Let us know what you think in the comments below. What a story. Joan of Arc's journey from a simple village girl to a legendary leader is nothing short of inspiring. If you were as moved by her story as we were, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We've got plenty more epic tales of heroes and underdogs coming your way. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.